So hey guys, and welcome again to another video. And just to clear things up at the beginning, no, you have not somehow mysteriously wandered up on our own Total War video, and you're not going to watch a battle featuring Macedonia. No, this is good old Scotland in Medieval 2. Yep, I said I'm gonna do them justice and play a battle with them, and here I am, giving it a shot with the Scots. What I'm going to face is, well, probably, or at least in my humble opinion, the best unit roster and the best faction to choose at a 15k battle in an all-period battle. Now, even though my opponent, at least in my opinion, didn't bring the best he could from the Portuguese units, his army is still a very respectable force. I mean, Portuguese knights are, I'm not sure about that. Maybe Knights of Santiago or Conquistadores would have been a better choice, but still, his Aventuros, his Musketeers, well, they do command a lot of respect. Now you're gonna see he also brought two Portuguese Arquebusiers, and these guys lack the range of the Musketeers, but have excellent stats in close combat, so they are very useful and very versatile. He brought also Pavis crossbowmen, and as you can see, where the only part where he's thin is his cavalry. Now, ironically, with Scotland, I think you can see it coming, so I'm not spoiling anything for you. Is that I'm going to win the cavalry fight. I mean, the irony here is that is a result of well, the Scottish unit roster. They suck at cavalry. They have I don't think they have any heavy cav special unit, so I had to go with some of the Crusader Knights for this battle. So I brought four Knights Templar, just because they felt more well, they felt more belonging to this army than the Knights Hospitallers. And I brought two General Bodyguards units. Well, you can count them as, I don't know, the king and his son, Mel Gibson and some, I don't know, assistant. So I brought three. So I have three cavalry units on each wing, and those guys are going to chew up the two units of Portuguese knights on each wing that my opponent has. And yeah, I'm gonna do short work of these Portuguese knights on each wing. As you can see, I just outnumber them. No special maneuvers, no funky moves. I just plain old, flanking moves. I engage them frontally with one unit, and then I flank them with my free unit. My opponent, I think my opponent should have concentrated more fire on my calf, but even if he did do that, well, I'm not sure. Well, I'm not really sure about the results. What he did is concentrate fire on my infantry, on my advancing infantry, and as you can see, he decimated one of my Noble Swordsmen units. What I did here is a little trick I do always when I employ Pikes. I let them overlap with other heavy infantry units. I did this with the Holy Roman Empire, with ranks of Landsknecht and Imperial Knights, and here I'm doing it with Scotland with Noble Pikemen and Noble Swordsmen. It's a great combination. Noble Swordsmen are great infantry, and the Noble Pikemen are probably the third, I think, best pikeman unit in the game. So they are, as a combination, they have good things going for them. As I said, Scotland is very thin with the cav, and they're also very thin with the missile units. They have no gunpowder. Their archer units are mediocre at best. So what I thought is, well, what's the point of going against the flow? I might just as well go with what they're strong, and that's their infantry. So I brought a lot of Noble Swordsmen, a lot of Noble Pikemen, and some Templars, and as I said, to General Bodyguards units. Oh yeah, and I think I brought 2 heavy pike militias because of the costs that would have risen if I had brought more. Oh yeah, there goes my general, killed by Portuguese dismounted knights. The cost of additional Noble Pikemen and Noble Swordsmen. I think I brought 5 each from these 2 units. So as you can see, I engaged all of his line. My guys are doing, I guess, okay. Doing some hammer and anvil attacks. Here I have dismounted. Here I'm going to engage these dismounted feudal knights. Oh no, it's the dismounted Portuguese knights with my pike militia. And as you can see, I dominate the infantry fight, both numerically and I think qualitatively, because well, of the quality of and the synergy that the pikes and the noble swordsmen achieve here. And even though I lost a lot of men in the fire from the Portuguese crossbowmen and from the musketeers and arquebusiers, I still have enough men and enough good troops to make this battle go in my favor. Here you can see my free calf is going to charge these Portuguese knights, and these musketeers gonna rout both of them. And yeah, I think from this point on, I'm pretty confident. I was pretty confident in this battle that it was going to go in my direction. Maybe it was a mistake to let those, as you can see in the background, 3 units of cav go so far astray and chase down some, I don't know, probably musketeers. I should have kept them more closely to the center, but never mind. I still managed to get away with it. I had also my cav from the other wing, my Templars from the other wing to deal some hammer and anvil strikes again. So basically, this is the classical Alexander tactics, the classical Macedonian tactics of the ancient age. Pikemen, and then a cav. So the pikemen engage, and the cav does most of the killing. The difference is that I used heavy infantry to achieve some kind of a bonus effect together with the pikemen. So I had ranks of heavy infantry and pikemen overlapping, and I achieved this synergy I talked about, so that well, the Alexandrian anvil is not just an anvil, but it actually does some more damage to the line, to the enemy infantry it engages. As you can see, his Aventuros are still in the fight. Those are the best, hands down the best pikemen in the game. But I think he brought only 2 of them or 3 of them, something like that. Not nearly enough. Also, I think it's a pretty questionable decision to bring dismounted Portuguese knights. I don't know, maybe for flavor, but I don't know. It's a crime not to bring conquistadores to a Portuguese army, if you ask me. But oh well, I don't know. Maybe he had some kind of a different concept. He did deal a lot of damage from his missile troops, but not enough to win him the battle. As you can see, good things going on for Scotland. Mel Gibson should be proud now, and yeah, I'm winning this battle. As you can see, my troops advancing down the battlefield. Here you have a classical. This is cool. It's a classical phalanx. It's a classical pikeman duel going on, and I'm gonna surround these guys. I'm not gonna let these Aventuros face my guys one-on-one. I think they can beat them one-on-one. That can't be good for me, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it from this Portuguese army. I think I did good. I did okay, I guess. And well, Scotland has potential, but you ought to be careful when you choose them. Theoretically, I guess it's a rush army, although you cannot rush it. You have to march it very, very slowly up to the enemy, or have very good micromanagement to be careful not to get your pikes caught up in a melee and while they're not in spear formation. Anyway, good game to my opponent. Now you'll see the results screen. We employ basically the same amount of men. I had 1,400 and he 850 kills. I had relatively equal amount of kills among my cav, as you can see. One unit excelled. So, thanks guys for watching and hope you enjoy this vid. So, have a nice day. Bye bye.